From control to confidence, my wellness journey. I want to start by taking us back to 2020, during the pandemic. Everyone was stuck at home, classes were online, and days sort of blurred together. That's when my relationship with wellness really began, though not in the healthiest way. I remember doing Chloe Ting workouts on my bedroom floor right after my Zoom classes just ended, because I felt like I had to. It wasn't really about health back then, it was about control. I struggled with an eating disorder during that time. My body was changing, my environment felt unstable, and obsessing over food and exercise became a way to cope. One memory that always sticks out to me is from 2021. I had just finished a Pilates arm workout in my room, and later that evening, I sat in the kitchen overindulging in everything the pantry had to offer. It was the only thing that felt comforting at that moment, but at the same time, I felt out of control. I didn't know how to stop myself from reaching for more, or how to have a more healthy relationship with food. I only knew I didn't feel good mentally or physically. So that's where my story begins, on that bedroom floor during the pandemic. And where it ends is here, in a place where I'm still growing, still learning, but healthier and more grounded than I've ever been. This isn't a story of perfection, it's a story of becoming. It's for those who experienced the same start that I did. If I'm being completely honest, my relationship with wellness didn't start from a place of joy or balance. It started in 2020, in the heat of the pandemic. During the days that all blended together, the world felt unstable and I was just trying to make a sense of myself. I would finish my Zoom classes, close my laptop, and immediately drop to the floor for a workout. Not because I wanted to feel strong, but because I felt like I had to move. Movement became a rule instead of a release. Food became something I either feared or leaned on too heavily. And somewhere in that cycle of control and chaos, I lost connection to myself. Back then, exercise and wellness didn't feel empowering. It felt mandatory, like a test I had to pass every day. I'd finish a class, roll out of bed, and force myself into a workout before I had even processed how I felt that day. Food wasn't nourishment for me. It was something I either tightly restricted or turned to when I needed the comfort I couldn't find. It was a strange tension. I felt both disciplined and completely out of control at the same time. There were nights in 2021 where I remember sitting in the kitchen after everyone went to bed, eating because it felt like the only thing that kept me grounded in the moment. But afterwards, I felt sick and lost. I didn't know how to honor hunger or fullness, or how to move in a way that didn't feel like punishment. I only knew I didn't feel good at all, not mentally, emotionally, or physically. And even though I didn't have the language for it then, that was the beginning of my healing, because it was the moment 15-year-old Jessica realized something had to change. College became the turning point I didn't expect. Being away from home gave me the space I wanted, both physical and emotional. I finally got to shift my focus on building new routines that worked with me. Instead of working out in a bedroom that held all my stress, I started going to our campus gym because I wanted to. I liked the walk there, getting to enjoy the beauty of my campus before working on myself. I liked the feeling of showing up for me. I even invested in a food scale, not to obsess, but to understand. I meal prep not to restrict, but to support myself through the long and eventful days. Slowly, the gym shifted from a place where I had to show up to a place where I wanted to be. The place I go to feel stronger. I became that girl who rarely misses a day. Not because I'm afraid to stop, but because moving my body genuinely makes my mind quieter. Therapy helped me untangle the beliefs I built during the pandemic. I now understand the person I am after years of mental and physical exhaustion. Meal prepping helped me build a healthy relationship with food, and weight training gave me a new sense of power I hadn't felt before. Now, I feel grounded in my body in a way that I didn't think was even possible back then. I understand myself. I trust myself. And I know that healing isn't linear. Healing is layered, slow, and deeply personal. And if there's one message I'd leave anyone with, it's this. Taking care of your body is a form of self-respect, not perfection, not pressure, just care. And once you start treating yourself with that kind of intentional love, everything else begins to shift.